So, but y'all, we got another video today. His mom realizes cop found her dead blind son in her freezer. By law and crime by the county.
2022 in Detroit, Michigan, where a woman is brought in for questioning after police made a gruesome discovery at her home. According to investigators, police were dispatched to the residence on June 24th around 12:45 a.m. for a wellness check on a 3-year-old blind child. That's when they discovered the boy's decomposing body in a freezer, with suspicions pointed at the child's mother, seen.
I ain't lie, some people just don't need to have kids, bro. Like, if you know you don't want to take care of them, bro, like, just either don't do it or just give them up to, like, shelters.
Here, 31-year-old Azerati France.
And you can explain to me everything that took place and you know, the whole story, okay? So let's start with what happened tonight, okay? Like how it all began.
I was laying down watching TV and I saw the flashlights like in the window.
What time do you think that was?
I'm not sure. I didn't look at the time.
Well, how long do you think it's been since like that point to right now?
A
little bit over an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I opened the door and I said yes, and then they said they were here to do a well-being check.
You said, so you opened the door and you saw it was the police?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he said they're here to do a well-being check. And I said, okay.
For what?
Chase Allen, my son.
For Chase?
Mm-hmm.
Allen?
My son.
Okay.
And they asked me where was he in. Okay, I did lie. I said he was with someone he wasn't.
Who'd you say he was with?
A lady, a friend.
A friend. Do you remember the name you told them?
Miss Robertson.
Miss Robinson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there such a person or you just made that up?
I just made that up.
Okay.
Damn.
So they didn't believe you or?
I guess not, because they came back.
Oh, so they left? So you told them? So
you lied about where your son was at. So the police come to your house for a check on your son. You lie and say where he's not here. And you make up the name. And then they come back.
It was with Mrs. Robinson. And how long before they came back?
Like 10, 20 minutes.
Okay, so when they came back, then what happened?
They said they needed to check the house.
And make sure
Why
he
didn't
wasn't
they check the house the first time?
there.
Yeah. So that's when I opened the door and said, okay, I confess.
You said, I confess?
Yes. I said he's in the basement, in the refrigerator.
You said he's in the basement in the refrigerator?
Investigators said the body of Azerati's disabled son identified.
You put your blind son in the refrigerator, bro. Or in the freezer. In the basement, bro. I just don't see the point of that, bro. Like, and he's blind. Like, he can't even see. Like, he doesn't even know what's going on.
Identified as 3-year-old Chase Allen was found in a freezer in the home's basement.
RIP to him.
And his death was quickly ruled a homicide.
And then they handcuffed me, put me back to the car. But I did not beat my son. I didn't. He was malnourished.
Okay, hold on. We'll get there. So they handcuffed you and they...
But why did you even put him in the freezer, though? I just don't understand.
Took you into custody and put you in the back of the police car.
Yes.
And then they brought you down here.
Yes.
Okay. So you said you didn't beat your son.
No, I didn't.
So can you tell me how he passed?
He wasn't eating. Okay, he's blind and he's medical issue. So he's
blind and what else?
He like wouldn't eat or anything. Like he needed special attention. And okay, so I
don't think not eating is mental issues.
I had to wake him up that morning, and he didn't wake up. He wasn't breathing or anything. So I laid him on the hallway floor, and I thought to myself, I said, what am I gonna do? I picked up my phone, and I was finna call, but I was scared.
So your son was not breathing. Your blind son was not breathing, and you didn't call the cops. But you said, what are you gonna do? So you put him in the freezer.
So I just took an immunization.
So
what?
How long ago was that?
The end of March.
The end of March.
The end of March.
Yeah.
And this was by the way, this was in June. I think June, they said. So that's like 3 months.
So you're saying you woke up one morning and he was already dead?
Yes.
So you woke up, he wasn't breathing. So you didn't call the police. So you put him in the freezer for months. And then they come to your house to check on him. And you tell them that he's in the freezer. But you could have just told them the first time when he wasn't alive, you could have got help, then he would have survived.
Yeah, in his sleep.
Yes, he
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some people just don't need to have kids, bro.
had to because he wasn't breathing. I was about to wake him up. I
Where
figured
did he
And she
sleep?
said that he wasn't eating, too. So I feel like if he wasn't eating, you should have told the police that too, or told somebody.
Sleep
and along with the kids.
in a bed by himself or
Yes, the kids was in my room and he was in the
by himself.
And you had more kids.
He's how old?
3.
And when you say he wasn't eating, were you trying to feed him?
Yes, I was. I went and bought the powder from GNC, the weight powder,
Protein
and I
powder.
bought the Ensure. I did
They give babies protein powder?
everything I could. He wasn't eating, and I did. I was.
They ever tried to take him to the doctor?
I was scared.
That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
scared that they was going to take my other kids.
You were scared to take your son that was not eating to the doctor because you thought they were gonna take your other kids. But
I was so scared.
So how long had he not been eating?
A couple weeks.
couple weeks.
And you never took him to the
Age
doctor or
3.
anything? Did?
First of all, okay, if we're thinking this logically, he's blind, right? So you most likely gonna have to feed him, because I mean I don't really know how that works. Like, I'm not even like I'm being so serious. I don't know how that works. But if he wasn't eating, why would you not get him checked if you know that he can't see? You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't, like, especially because he's young too, so he doesn't know that if he doesn't eat, what will happen.
Try to figure out what was going on because you were afraid they were going to take your other kids.
Yes.
But if it's
I
but
knew
if he's
because he was malnutrition.
right, but if it's a medical condition.
I shouldn't have taken
You gotta
did the
get
right thing.
But okay, so at the end of March, you're saying you woke up one morning.
Because I made the kid breakfast and I went in there to get him up and I gave him some water and he fell back down. So I'm like, he's not breathing.
What do you mean he fell back? So he was up.
down.
No, he wasn't up. Like, I set him up, but he wasn't responding.
Was he cold? I mean,
How
Yeah,
would
he
you?
was.
You heard that right.
So you set him
Azarati,
up.
who is reportedly the mother of 5 other children, denies beating her
5 other
son
children.
and points to mounting frustration over the boy not eating. But a medical examiner would later determine Chase's cause of death to be blunt force trauma to the head.
Damn.
see it.
I did not beat. I didn't touch him or anything. I put that in my dead brother. I didn't.
You were able to move him
that's
around.
something.
Yes. I was scared. I didn't know who to call.
So you woke him up. You sat him up. You tried to wake him up. He
Yes.
wasn't awake.
No.
You
And
tried
then I
to.
felt
But I feel like if he wasn't responding to you trying to wake him up, then he probably isn't breathing. So you would know that he's not breathing when you try to set him up. Because I mean, I've seen somebody pass before, and they weren't, like, you would know if they were dead. You would feel them, and you'll be able to tell. So there's no way you sat him up and then realized he wasn't breathing after that.
his heart. He wasn't breathing.
So you tried to sit him up. He fell back down.
Yes.
You laid him in the hallway,
Mhm.
and then you decided
In the freezer.
you were gonna call, but you were scared that they would take your other kids.
Yes. My feet, I dialed 911 on my phone, but I didn't. It didn't know the.
So you put him in the
And you
basement.
thought that wasn't gonna make it worse, though. Because if you say that they're gonna take your kids, you put them in the freezer, it's not gonna change the fact that I'm taking your kids. So regardless if we're gonna take your kids, if that was your little mindset, they were gonna take your kids anyway because you put them in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand what I don't.
Yes.
So
Because then what are you going to tell your family members when they ask where your other son is at? And then say they have a party or something, go to the basement. I mean, I don't know if they go to the basement often, but they go to the basement and they find your son in the freezer. Then what you gonna do?
explain to me at that point what, like, exactly what you did.
Okay, I found one of the pay bags and I put him in.
Like a laundry bag.
Yep. And then I walked him downstairs and put him in the basement one. But I was.
So you put him in the bag first.
Yes.
Upstairs,
And then you're
In the hallway.
you put him in the bag. Then you carried the bag down into the basement,
Yes.
and you have a refrigerator in the basement.
A freezer.
Is it like a?
It was there when I moved there. It's like
Well, describe it to me. Does it look like a refrigerator, or does it look like one of those like deep freezers that's kind of like this big?
no, it's an old back in the day refrigerator. Like it don't
Back in
isn't
the day
it doesn't have a freezer. Just
Or just one big refrigerator?
yeah,
Like one big, like a door.
yep.
Is it plugged in? Was it working?
It was working, but I don't know what happened.
I just don't understand why your son wasn't breathing. So instead of calling the cops, you put him in the freezer. I just don't understand what that, like, what was the outcome of that?
And I swear I was going to turn myself in everything. I was
So at the end of
So
my,
you were going to turn yourself in and lose your kid. So what was the difference? Either you turn yourself in because you did it, or you just call the cops and they help you and he'll survive. So even if they do take your kids, at least he'll be alive. And then you could possibly get him back.
So you put him in
I don't
there?
know how that works.
and then that was it.
yes.
You never checked. You never tried to move the body. You never tried to do anything with it.
Well, I went down there like a couple of weeks ago, and I just got on my knees and prayed.
When did you discover that the refrigerator wasn't working?
Last week.
Last week.
Yes.
So when you initially put him in there, the refrigerator was working.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I did not read them or anything.
I don't know. She keeps saying
He
that.
wasn't eating.
I don't know what she
Like
did.
I did call my dad and say, "Dad, he's not eating. I don't know what to do." And they did tell me to take him to the hospital, and I didn't listen.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't they, like, step in? I don't know, like, their situation, but, you know, if they know that he's not eating, they don't, like, come hang out with him and see or something, try and, you know, get him to a doctor or something.
So since March, none of your family members or anybody have asked like where he's
That's what I'm
at
saying.
or anybody and what
Like he had mine and said he was Dutch homeland.
He was
where he's
what?
at or anybody and what
Like he had mine and said he was Dutch homeland.
He was home.
And I
And they
wanted
never came to check and see? Like, hang out with him or anything?
to open up to him, but I was so scared.
Okay. Before we write all that down,
Okay.
I just want to get a few things from you. Your deceased son, his name is Chance?
Chase.
Chase? CHAYCE?
AYCE.
Last name is what?
Ellie.
That's okay, a full name, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And what's his date of birth?
9/18.
Chase with a Y?
So he's almost going to be 4.
Yes.
And you have how many other children?
5.
As even more disturbing details emerge,
And then, like, what the other children, like, how'd they not, like, they didn't know about it either? Then, like, if they live in there, they don't ask where he's at or something?
Azarati says weeks had passed while she continued living in the home with the child's
And
body.
it's like, you know, kids be, like, trying to explore and stuff. So if they went downstairs to, you know, I mean, I guess they don't use it, the freezer anymore, but, you know, they went downstairs to, you know, do something. And they opened the freezer, got curious or something. Then
In
they
the
would have
basement
seen it.
freezer that she says had stopped functioning at some point.
Who all was home when that happened?
Just me and the kids.
None else lives there.
Family
No,
kid.
none of your baby daddies.
Exactly. So
No boyfriend. They're not going to fight because you know they're searching the house right now. So there's no male clothing or somebody's stuff there that lives there.
He wasn't there at the time.
Who's he?
My baby daddy.
What is it?
I lied and told him he was with, because he did ask him. I told him he was with a lady, but he don't know he was in the basement.
And where's he
Huh?
right now?
At work, I think.
Where's he work at?
Landscaping.
At night? They don't cut grass at
No.
night.
Well, he was at work early. I'm sorry. I don't know where he is now.
What's his phone number?
He sleeps in the driveway.
He doesn't sleep in the
driveway.
house.
No. No, he doesn't. Because me and him are not together. But he asked to just
What?
stay there until he get himself together.
But his stuff's in the house.
Yep.
But he
What kind of
sleeps
car does he drive?
A black Tahoe.
Black Tahoe?
Mm-hmm.
To know what year?
No. I'm not sure.
Is it newer, older?
You older.
Anything descriptive about you can tell me about it that stands out? Is it tinted, big wheels, anything?
Just the old Tahoe.
Is it rusted up, banged up, accident damage, anything?
Yeah. My kids can also tell you that he sleeps in the car too.
Sleep in the car.
I understand
In the basement. I mean, in the.
if you're trying to protect somebody.
No,
Oh, hold on.
He sleeps in the car.
Okay.
But his stuff is in the house.
Like, I just want to make sure.
I don't believe
And
it.
I'm not accusing you of lying to me or trying to be an a-hole or anything like that, okay? Just hear me out, okay?
And she was defensive too.
I understand this is your baby daddy. That's the father of some of your kids. You know, if something happened and you're trying to cover up for him, you need to think about your other kids.
No,
And you need to be there for them.
no, you
So if he did something to that child
no, he,
and you're trying to cover up for him, you should just, you need to tell me.
no, I swear on my kids, I swear.
So you tell me for the last
Yes, and
4 months.
you can call my dad too, cause he, me and him got into it, and my dad made him move out. And ever since then, he been sleeping in the driveway.
I understand that he's been sleeping in the driveway, but what I'm saying is, so for 4 months, he didn't ask.
Yes, he asked, and I
He
just
never.
That's what I'm
Didn't.
saying. That's what I'm saying too, though. Because if he lives there, I mean, I don't know how you live in the driveway. I don't know if he's like just sleeps in there and he comes inside. I don't know how that works. Because he had to come inside if his stuff is in there. So, I mean, he doesn't even see his like. I don't because he's outside. So, does he just not hang out with his kids? I guess I don't know. I'm not understanding. Or does he just go to work and just go in the driveway and go to sleep?
I mean, 4 months is a long time for a kid to be away,
and,
and for him not to wonder where this child is. He's not the father of that
He's in
child.
the
no,
house.
he was wondering where he was. He kept asking, and I kept lying and saying he was with someone.
So
He
He's
kept
gonna be
saying
with
that
someone
that
for 4 months.
didn't sound right to him.
where's Chase's dad?
Incarcerated.
He's in jail.
Man, free as that.
None of his family members ever came and visited the child or anything like that. Grandma, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
A check of Azerati's history includes numerous complaints and investigations by Child Protective Services and prior child abuse charges against the mother of 6 in the years before the 3-year-old's death. But despite the multiple instances, the children ultimately remained in the home. Since Chase's death, however, the 5 other children have been reportedly placed back into the custody of Child Protective Services, while Chase's father has filed a federal lawsuit against 13 CPS workers.
13 Michigan Spears worker sued. Wait, huh? Maybe he's free then, because I don't know if you can sue while you're in jail.
So-
Yeah, he's probably free now. Like when this happened, because this happened in 2022. So this is 2025. So yeah, he's probably free then.
Citing gross negligence and deliberate indifference.
So the next question is going to be basically the bulk of your story.
Wait, he did what?
Indifference.
So
Wait, hold on.
13 CPS workers citing gross negligence and deliberate indifference.
I don't know what any of that means.
the next question is going to be basically the bulk of your story here. Can you tell me what happened to your son Chase?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna write down what you told me, and then you can review it, and then we can ask some other questions if we need to clarify anything. Okay. So, you said that your son suffered from numerous medical. He stopped eating
Yes.
for about close to 3 weeks, and then you said you woke up. You don't remember the exact date?
No.
That was the end of March.
Yes.
You discovered that he was deceased.
Real.
You didn't call 911. You were scared that they were going to take your other kids away.
Yes.
So you put him in a laundry bag
Yes.
and took him to the basement and placed him into the freezer.
Yes.
And he's been there ever since.
Yes.
Then today, the police showed up, checking on his whereabouts.
Yes.
And when they said they needed to come inside,
I just feel like if they checked on his whereabouts, that they probably knew something was happening. Like, because if they said that she got charged with other things before this, then it's like, why would they not search? If they felt like she was lying, and they went to check on him, why wouldn't they search the house to see first before they leave? Because I just don't see why they left. They asked, and then they left, and then they came back.
I'd to make sure he wasn't in the house. You told him to come in and that you confessed.
Yes.
You said he's in the basement.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to write down. Is that basically it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I wrote down what we just went over. And then remember I asked you where he slept. So where did Chase sleep?
In the second room.
Did he sleep in his own bedroom?
Yep.
Do you remember what time it was in the morning when you found him?
Like 11 or something.
Remember I asked you who all lives in the house and you said just you and your kids? You said your baby daddy lives in his car in the driveway. And I asked you how many kids you had other than Chase, and you said 5, right?
Yes. How many other people you talk to? Are you?
Oh, yeah. What?
How many other people you talk to? Are you?
Oh, yeah. What?
I think it says there any other people you talk to.
As far as what do you mean?
They told me I'll be talking to a lot of people.
Oh,
I think primarily for right now you're going to be talking with me.
well, I'll be talking to kids.
But there might be 1 or 2 other people, okay?
Okay.
Azarati was charged with felony murder, first-degree child abuse, torture, and concealing the death of an individual. As part of a plea agreement, she later pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, while the majority of the remaining charges were dismissed. The 31-year-old was sentenced to 35 to 60 years behind bars. Subscribe now for...
Well, RP to Chase. Hope his family's doing good. Hopefully the dad won the lawsuit too. But y'all stay safe out here, man. If you don't think that you could take care of a kid and just don't have one, bro, then just make sure you make good decisions with your partners you end up wanting to be with, bro. But I love y'all, man. Y'all keep grinding, man. More videos today for sure.